Have you ever been asked any of the following? What's your favorite movie? What's your least favorite movie? What's your favorite movie directed by a female in the later half of 2017? What is your favorite movie directed by a Japanese man who studied film in the 20th century then was injured in... Ladies and gents, I present to you Letterboxd. Letterboxd is this app that you can get on your phone where basically you can share movie reviews, you can share movie recommendations, and you can create lists. So like if you're a film fan and you don't have Letterboxd, it is just the Letterboxd is really good. My personal favorite thing to do is to create lists. Best Nolan movies, best Quentin Tarantino movies, but my favorite of all the lists is the best of the year list. And I have a list for every single year. I have 25 movies in each year, 2017, 2018, 2019, and I have literally only seen 4 movies this year, wow. But my friend asked me, he was like, Jake, what is the best movie so far this year? And I was like, wow, a movie hasn't come out in like 8 months, so like, probably Hamilton, which isn't even actually a movie. And it honestly feels weird to say that. Not because Hamilton isn't good. Hamilton is the bomb. It is legit one of the best musicals ever made. But in high school, I always played devil's advocate with this kid, and I would always tell him that I was the Big Fish guy. I love Big Fish. Big Fish was my favorite musical. Hamilton was his favorite musical, and that was always a big point of contention between us. What's the better musical between the two? It's probably Hamilton, to be honest. Yeah. For those of you who are uninitiated or not American, Hamilton is basically about the origin of America and one of its best and my favorite founding father, Alexander Hamilton. And it basically follows him from when he's 19 until he gets killed. Spoilers, but they spoil it in the opening number, so not really spoilers. The musical was actually initially released in 2015, and the only way you could see it was on Broadway, or if somebody pirated it and loaded it up online. More than likely, it was taken offline within a matter of days, but I saw it not the way they intended, but I have seen it now the way they intended it. So Hamilton was actually written by this guy, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He had previously done In the Heights, which was also on Broadway. There's a movie coming out about that. It was supposed to already be out by now. Thanks to all the bats. Thank you, bats, for ruining this. It's like the only movie I was looking forward to all year. And Tenet. Okay. So in Hamilton, we find the creator of the musical, Lin-Manuel Miranda, playing Alexander Hamilton. I think what I like most about Hamilton isn't even the music, which is like god tier soundtrack, one of the best musical soundtracks ever created, but like literally it's just a good history lesson to have. There's so much stuff in here that you probably don't even know that you should know about American history. Literally, a few years ago I took an American history government USA, I don't know, but I listened to the soundtrack like twice before the final and I made a 96 on it, so like, you know. But on top of the history, you also have these really amazing performances, especially by Leslie Odom Jr., who plays Aaron Burr, who is the rival of Alexander Hamilton. And where Alexander Hamilton is super opinionated, Aaron Burr is very reserved, and he doesn't give his thoughts out very much and doesn't really believe in himself at all. And you find yourself kind of switching places the entire time. Like, I side with Hamilton, I side with this guy, I side with this guy. At the end, you're super conflicted because you have these two main characters that are going head to head, and you don't want to see them kill each other, but you understand at least. I also have to give props to Daveed Diggs, I hope I'm saying that right, for playing not only Lafayette, who is one of the best characters of the first act, but in the second act, he plays Thomas Jefferson, who is a complete standout in the entire show. I guess if you are looking for a point in this video, it's to watch Hamilton. Even if you don't like musicals, you're getting a history lesson. If you don't like history and you like musicals, you're getting music. If you like music. If you like musicals, if you don't like musicals, it's good. It's good. Watch it. It's well paced. It's wonderfully acted. The music is non-stop, no pun intended, because there's a song called Non-Stop. And overall, if you haven't watched it and you have any interest, do it. If you don't have any interest, maybe look into it. It's pretty long, So if you don't like musicals, you don't like rap, you don't want to sit through a 3 hour thing, like, I get it, but like, come on, America, like, let's go. So yeah, Hamilton, pretty good. Pretty good. Best movie of the year. And it's not even a movie. I don't know what to make with that, but yeah. I don't know exactly how to end this video, so if anybody has any catchphrase recommendations, I'm definitely open to some. So like, yeah, Hamilton, Letterboxd, best of the year. Yeah.